Hello, this is Steve Pavel at DSD Business Systems, showing another example of how you can use Sage Intelligence to streamline and make your accounting department more effective. So this particular video is related to a common request from an auditor, and that is to get the all of your detailed GL postings so that they can perform their audit. And it can be used internally, obviously, as well, for analyzing and housekeeping. So a little background about me. I used to be a CPA, and I did, in a former life, I performed financial audits. I've been working with Sage 100, formerly Mass 90, since 1991. And Sage Intelligence, in my opinion, is one of the best things that Sage has released in the past 10 years. It's a very powerful tool because it combines the ability to query databases and use SQL, transact SQL language capabilities with all the power also of Microsoft Excel. I sometimes refer to Sage Intelligence as an extension of Sage 100 into Excel. All right, so let's get to the report here. So in Sage, you see that Sage Intelligence is actually on the menu, and therefore it can be controlled just like other tasks through the Sage 100 security. And similar to other reports, whatever company you're in when you launch the task is whose data you're going to receive. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the report manager while I'm in this DSD demo company. And I have my folders of all my reports. This particular report I put in the GL reports folder, and it's called DSD GL Detail History. So let's go ahead and run that. It will prompt you, in this case, for a date range. So you can include as many years or months or whatever date range you want here. I'm just going to go with the default of all of 2023. So best practice is when you go to run any Sage Intelligence report, it is best to not have any other Excel workbooks open at the time. And then that way you're going to get better performance of the Sage Intelligence report. And also you can avoid getting messages, saying Excel is busy, which can happen too. So we can tell it's working by looking in the middle here, and you can see in the upper right. And then at the very bottom, it tells you the task that's running, the date and time when it started, and how long it's been running. So this particular report with this company, I think takes about a minute. All right, you can see that it disappeared, so that means it's finished. So this is all on sheet one. That's your raw data. That's really what the auditors are looking for. And you'll notice that I have a company code here. So I should mention that Sage Intelligence is capable of pulling in multiple companies into one report, or in this case, one dump of GL postings from multiple companies. The auditors most likely, if it's for the auditors, they will most likely create their own pivot tables, but I created one just as an example here. I'm going to go to the pivot by GL. All right, and I'm actually going to collapse this. Okay, so you can see here that I have numerous filters built in. And if you wanted to add other filters, anything on this list, which is the list of the columns in the that were pulled on sheet one, roll-up code, the cast, whatever it is you want, you can just add those filters as well. So just as an example, I only pulled the 1 year, but let's say that I wanted to look at just a particular month. All right, so if I say I'm going to look for, let's say then I want just November. Okay, and now I'm seeing just the November activity, so that's a nice filter. And then you got other filters here I put in. This is an example. Maybe you want to do it on the account group to see current assets only or sales only, cost of goods sold. The main account, if you wanted to combine, if you have divisions or departments or locations, you wanted to see just main accounts, you can do that. If you wanted to see postings just made by a certain user, you have that ability as well. And also the account and account description. So let me go back to the entire year. All right, and then obviously your net amount for the total for the entire company should be zero. That means your books are in balance. And then I have the debits and credits, and the net of the two. So let's say as an example, that I'm looking for, I don't know, travel expenses. So I can use that filter. I can just start typing in. And now I'm seeing, just the things that happened with accounts descriptions that contain the word travel. So in terms of the rows that I have here, and again, you can build it whatever way you want. I got the company at the top level. I got the GL account number concatenated with the description at the next level. Then at the level below that, I have the postings coming from GL versus postings coming from AP. And then within the GL, I have the source journal itself, which in this case is a JE. And then here's the two JE accounts. I'm sorry, the two actual journal entry numbers. And the same thing on the AP side. I can expand that out. And then I see the journal register numbers, and I also have the comment in there as well. All right, so anything, like I said, is game that's on the list here. Let me go back to the sheet one. So on the sheet one here, you could also use this to kind of perform some analysis of your actual GL accounts. You know, make sure things like, hey, you're comfortable with the description, and other examples might be, do I have the right cash flow code, or are the accounts in the right category? Things like that. Yeah, are they in the right group, or the right account type, the cash flow type, and so forth. And then also you can look for the dates here as well. So pretty much everything related to GL detail history postings and some information about GL accounts is on this sheet number one. So you can use that to analyze your data. Be sure to check out our other Sage Intelligence recordings. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.